Diabetes mellitus is a major disorder that is affecting a major part of the population in the whole world. We have a small remedy which can be made at home and utilized by the diabetic patients. It will be helping them to maintain their sugar levels. At the same time, it will be preserving the basic health of the patient also. What we require for that is just gooseberry, it's a dry gooseberry, seedless, seeds are removed. Then turmeric.
To make this job easy, we've got already in the powdered forms.
Yeah, we require these things in the powdered form. Gooseberry can be powdered, and we require 75 grams of gooseberry and turmeric 25 grams. These two powders can be well mixed.
So how much of, could you repeat that, how much of?
3 spoons of gooseberry powder you can take.
So we add about 3 spoons of gooseberry powder.
Yeah. And 1 spoon of turmeric powder.
1 spoon of turmeric powder. That's it. And then
always the proportion is 3:1.
Gooseberry 3 and turmeric 1. That's the proportion.
Yeah.
So how long we can make this powder and store it in our pet jars?
Yeah, you can keep it prepared powder for 3 months maximum. In this proportion, if you make it and keep it for 3 months, it will be staying without losing the medicinal properties.
And what is the dose one should have and what quantity?
One day you require to take 1 spoon, that is 10 grams of powder.
1 spoon?
Yes, 1.
And how it has to be taken?
With warm water, you can take it either at bedtime or early morning in empty stomach.
And after that, when can one have the breakfast if it's chosen to have early morning?
It is in the early morning, after 1 hour you can have the breakfast. Night after dinner, you wait for 1 hour and then same medicine can be taken with sufficient warm water.
So what we would get a result, will it be reducing the blood sugar levels or will it be keeping it stable? What can one expect from this mixture?
This is not directly reducing the sugar level. This will be addressing the weakness created due to the diabetes, and that weakness is addressed by gooseberry, and the sugar levels are minimized by the turmeric powder. So on continuous usage, you see that the structures in the body gradually strengthen. Because of that gaining strength, body is adjusting the sugar levels and it is made steady. So it will be an effective remedy. Instantly we don't expect the sugar level to come down, but on continuous use, we see that the sugar levels are reduced and it is maintained as well.
Continuous use means it can go up to a couple of months or years?
Yes, definitely. Just like as a part of the food, you can continue it for months together. Diabetes is a disease where there is no total cure, but the dangers out of the diabetes is also posing a grave danger. No? So any medicine which can sustain the sugar levels without losing the structure will be always welcome. This is doing two work in the body. One aspect, it is maintaining the basic health. Another aspect, it is reducing the sugar levels.
Now here we get a uniform mixture of both the powders, the gooseberry and the turmeric. Could you say the action for us, doctor?
This powder has got an action which is working on both sides. One side it will be preserving the health of the structures in diabetes, and other side it will be trying to maintain the sugar levels at a reduced level. So both are most important in diabetic people.
Sure.
Because the diabetes, when the sugar levels are high and the structures are going down, you require both aspects to be simultaneously done. This is doing both at work at the same time. Dry ginger, which can be powdered and applied on the head to relieve the acute headaches, especially related to the sinusitis and running nose. It can be easily applied for a limited time, and within 10 to 15 minutes time the headache will be relieved. Now we will have another preparation which can be externally used for different types of headaches. What we require for this preparation is dry ginger, few pieces, little milk, and a grinding stone. You can take 2 pieces of ginger. It can be put in the grinding stone.
Will the dry ginger or the wet ginger have the same effect, or the effect will be different, doctor?
The dry one is slightly different. Raw ginger has got a different problem. Dried ginger is widely used for medicinal purpose.
So, acidity kind of headaches, this will not be so useful in these?
It may not be very useful in such things. Now it is ready, you can take it in one bowl. Now the paste can be applied with hand from one side of the forehead to the other side. Can make it little thick application.
If we feel that the consistency is not enough, we can add milk later also, or the milk is added only at the time of
The
crushing?
milk can be added if it is very hard.
And how long this paste can be applied for maximum? What is the time that a person can sit with this paste?
According to the severity of the headache, it can be extended up to half an hour. Usually 15 to 20 minutes will be sufficient to relieve that pain.
And any precaution needs to be taken? Will it burn the forehead or it's okay?
Usually burning is not expected because we are adding milk. Milk is insufficient sometimes. You may feel burning. Immediately you can wash it off.
And the patient has to remain lying down or free for the activity soon after this application.
Better patient should remain in lying position so that easily the headache is relieved. Small onions can be utilized along with the ghee in the prescribed format to contain the acute bleeding piles, which is a common disease among the major population over the world. Fried onions can be taken once or twice a day. Within 2-3 days time the bleeding will be arrested. Now we have a preparation with small onions. It can be utilized for bleeding piles, which is a major disorder among the adult population across the world. So bleeding piles can be easily treated and the bleeding can be arrested with this preparation, which can be easily made at home. What you require for this preparation is just 5 pieces of onion.
Will this small onion and the big onions which people use have the same property or a different property?
No, small onions are having more medicinal properties than the big ones.
So there's no substitute for this. You must have small onions at home.
Definitely we require only small onions and little ghee. Small onions can be clean and it can be cut into pieces.
So we no need to use the peels and
it should be peeled off well and then cut into pieces.
Sure. So here we've got already peeled off onions.
Yeah, it should be cut into small pieces.
And how much we can cut?
One onion can be cut into 5-6 pieces.
And how many onions we'll be requiring?
3 to 5 you can use at a time.
And that's 1 dose of medicine with 3 to 5 onions?
Yes.
So here we have got all the 5 onions cut.
Now the chopped onions are ready. You can switch on the stove in a slow flame. Keep the kadai on the flame. Put the chopped onions into the kadai. And half spoon of ghee to it. Keep on stirring it well.
I'm still surprised, doctor, that small onions are only having the properties and we can't use the big onions. Why is it that so?
Small onions are important for medicinal properties. Bigger ones are good for food. Basically. So small onions are always advocated for any kind of medicines.
So is it the onion that is going to stop the bleeding in the pile?
Yeah, onion in the combination of ghee is reducing the pile mass, and subsequently the bleeding is stopped within 2-3 days of time. It can be used twice daily in empty stomach.
So we don't actually mix this with rice or chapati or any of the Indian breads. We have to eat this as such without adding salt, or we can make something tasty to add salt or something.
No, it should be used in empty stomach as such without mixing with anything. So you get the better benefit of it. Twice daily you have to use it. You ensure that the ghee used is limited, half spoon, and the onions are limited to 5 members.
Yes, I'm getting the ghee smell.
Now it is ready. You can switch off the flame. Can be taken out.
I have a question. If we don't have ghee, will the medicine still work? We have anything substitute for this?
Yeah, you can use coconut oil also instead of ghee. Ghee becomes very difficult to be digested. Coconut oil is coming very near to that. It also can be done.
And just by taking these onions on empty stomach 2 times a day, within 3 days we'll get the relief.
Yeah.
Amazing. That's
One more thing
Ayurveda
you have
for
to be
you.
careful. You should be on little bland diet without using spicy and oily things until the bleeding is arrested. So 2-3 days time, usually the bleeding stops with this medication.
Amazing home remedy.
Yes, insulin is a wonderful medicine available in your kitchen.